Alright, welcome back to yet another video. We will just keep throwing them out. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe so that I got that said. And yeah, let's just keep going. Multiplayer inventory system works for everything. Let's go. In the last video we fixed some bugs. We will keep working on the weapon system now, I guess. We're gonna fix this. Weapon should drop if I drop. So let's fix that. Pop. Drop item. You can see that we only drop the item if we remove it from the inventory when we drop an item. But since we changed it so that when we equip it, it's not actually in the inventory anymore, it's in the chest, in the belt. It still works with that though, because that's still in the inventory. So yeah, exactly. So let's fix it. So what we do here, we need to get defaults. Yeah, so we got the item that we are dropping. We're gonna switch on completed. We are gonna switch on item type. Nope. Okay. We're gonna switch on item type, so this way we can decide, we can find what item we are dropping and check if that's also equipped. But we should only do this if okay, so if, can we promote this to a local variable? Call it item to drop. And it's just a bit messy here. We're gonna get the item to drop. Gonna get the item to drop. Gonna get the item to drop. That way we don't have all these nodes running everywhere, which makes it a little bit cleaner. So we're also gonna check if so if it's a weapon, we're gonna check if item to drop, if they are the same, right? If that's true, I'm not sure this will work. It's a lot easier if we just have everything in the inventory all the time. But this makes sense, I guess. Yeah. So we will, I mean, I'm just gonna try and see what happens. We're just gonna set the equip weapon to nothing, to a holder item, to the holder item. And see what happens. Okay, so that works. Why does that work? It does work, which is fine. So we drop an item, it does work because we update after we drop the item, so that's fine. I'm just trying to figure out if there's guaranteed a bunch of things I've missed from this. Like there's gonna be an issue now. Let's see what happens if we have two. Can they stack? Don't want them to stack. Okay, the weapons shouldn't be able to stack, so we are not gonna. Max stack is gonna be 1. So now we have 2, right? I pick up 1. We still have 1 in the inventory, and we have 1 in the belt. We drop, and you can see that both disappear. That is because we first do this, and we do this. So we need a way to differentiate them. So in the drop item, we should add a branch here. And we should remove this from complete. We drag these down like this. And we only do this if this branch is true. And the branch will be, drag it through. Drop from equipment slot. So is this gonna work? Because I need a way to show to, so when I pick up, let's see, because the slot is equipment slot, right? So if I drag from there, so get drag, we create a drag and drop operation, right? on drag detected self, and self is the inventory slot, so we should drag the equipment slot variable as well, which means on drop we get the payload, we cast to the inventory slot, from here we get is equipment slot and plug it in. So if we drag an equipment slot, we drop from the equipment slot, right? Look, disappears, disappears. Okay, that seems to work. Okay, so that's a good lesson, I think. So whenever that was well handled of me, if I can pat myself on the shoulder, just calmly think and pass through information. Think about what information you have where, and usually you will be able to solve the problems. And now we just repeat this for the armor slot as well. Get the equipped armor. There's probably gonna be other bugs with this. We will have to fix later, but this will be not work for now. Not sure. Not sure what to do with the consumable though. Oh yeah, I need to item to drop, set equipped armor to empty holder item. Okay, that's an issue. I somehow made it disappear. Okay, there are clearly bugs here. I pick up. Okay, so it only works once, right? I drop this, but it does no longer work. Why is that? Inventory slot. On drop. Yeah, okay, I see. It's because I turn it to the item type is no longer the same. So that's why. So we can't set it to empty holder item. I need to make I think I need to make items for all the defaults, so because it's it is an empty holder item by default though. Let me pause quickly. I know that when I don't want to pause because whenever I pause the audio gets messed up. So this will be an annoying video for you guys to watch because there's gonna be a lot of problem solving going on here, I guess. Okay, so let's see. This is an empty holder item, right? So print string, not same type. Is that the issue? Drop. Okay, so that's not the issue, so that's good to know. Okay, so the slot, yeah, because the slot type is not a member of that anyway, so it's not that, so that's good. Do we get this far? Weapon. Dropped on weapon slot. Pick up. Dropped on weapon slot. That's good. Remove. Pick up. Dropped on weapon slot. So we get that far. So that's perfect. We get here. And we did remove the item, right? Drop, pick up, we drop. So I mean it does get set here. Okay, I think I know what the issue is. We're not actually setting the variable yet, so that's why. This does get called. Okay, that's the issue. I think I know what the issue is. We set the weapon. You can see when we drop it, we aren't calling the function, so that's why. Okay, because now it's calling it, but there's one thing happening here. We're not calling this function. I just set it to the empty holder item without calling this function. I need to do that because if you just change this without doing it on the server, it's not going to call the rep notify function. So on drop here, I can't just set it here. I need to actually get the server set. Where is it that I do that? Set weapon. Is it this one? I should name it server set weapon. Server set on. So that I know that it's server functions, and now when we drop, I'm gonna server set weapon like this. It's gonna be empty holder item, and let's just see if it works now. we can see that it works now. I drop, I pick up, I drop, I drop. Pick up another one, I drop this one, still equipped, drop this one, pick up this one, pick up this one. Okay, it didn't get called there. So I found some kind of dupe. Okay, what's going on here? I'm dropping it. It works the second time. Why is that? Let's see. Item drop. It's not removing from there now for some reason. I mean, it's removing it cosmetically, but not this slot. Okay, yeah. I think. So this, it's calling this function, but it's not updating the slot, and it's not updating the slot. Why is that? Shouldn't it? Equipped weapon. These are called, so I feel like it should. We drop here. We do this. I'm just gonna call this one instead. Update inventory. Okay, what's happening? That should work, but it's not. So we are just going to here. We are gonna call it here instead and see if that works. Whoa, it does not work. That's super weird. Okay, we need to call this function here. I guess. Yeah, it's this function I think that we need to call. But I still feel that it should be called. Let's see what happens if we just call this one. All right, I am getting a bit frustrated. Well, it is a complicated system. This is why people don't do complicated tutorials. This is why they only do simple systems, because it's a lot easier and you don't run into a bunch of issues. Also, it's hard to live problem solve. The thing is, I know that this audio will not work anyway, because it's around 20 minutes, it just stops working. So I'm gonna have to re-record this video probably anyway. I mean, it's the slot, right? So it's set weapon, so that's fine. We do update the inventory. What we need to do is we need to get this one, get weapon slot, set details, because we don't do that there, right? No. Set update. We're gonna get this inventory. We are gonna get the empty holder item. Empty holder item. We'll see what happens now. This is driving me mad. Hide inventory. Show inventory. I mean, this is literally what we do when we close and open the inventory, and it seems to work then, so let's see if it works now. Why does it work when I do that? I had this issue in another video earlier. I just don't remember how I solved it. But like, it works when I do this. It's literally the same thing. So it's really weird that it does not work when I don't remember what the issue was. I think it was when I used the... I'm calling the update. Yeah, look. It is this function, I think. Do I need to do this before? Alright, fuck it, I'm just gonna pause the video and see. Alright, it's almost magic. It's like every time, the second I pause the video, I figure out the solution. We had it working, I'm just stupid. So we need to do the server set open, because that's not the same as setting it here. Because this is the rep notify function, but we also need to just set the I mean, we shouldn't. I have no idea why we do need to do both. It's the same thing, literally. Equipped weapon, right? Equipped weapon, yeah. I have no idea why, but we need to do both. So we do the server set weapon, empty holder item, and we set the variable of the notified to empty holder item. We don't need to do a bunch of updating because we already do that. We're gonna plug this one in because it's a nicer and simpler function. So now if I pick up one, remove, add, remove. So that seems to work. I probably missed a bunch of other stuff, but that seems to work for now. So yeah. I'm gonna do this so it's a little bit cleaner. This is in the drop slot. We just update inventory here instead. And you should do the same here for server set armor to empty holder item. And in the next video, I'm gonna figure out what to do with the consumable slot. This should work now at least. So there we go. Perfect. Thanks for this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.